Today I have a flat tire. So first things first, I need to jack this vehicle up and get the spare on it, and then I can finally get out there and try to do what I want to do. There's my problem. Looks like a type of stick right there where the tread meets the sidewall. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Holy cow. Look at that. Holy cow. There you go, that's what was in my tire. I didn't have too much left on my wear marks anyway, so about time for a new tire anyway. Well, I got my spare tire put on. Now I'm ready to actually get this 200 amp service, this meter loop put together. I've got a stake right here. That's where my transformer pole go. It'll go here, and my meter will mount to this pole, and then from here I'm going to go underground toward my house over there where it'll be built. And there's another stake over here, and that is where they're going to guy this pole. So they're going to put an anchor in the ground here, and they're going to guy to this electric pole. So every electric company is different. They'll give you a cut sheet of exactly what you need for your service, and my electric company that I'm dealing with this time wants a meter and breaker combination box. Some places will want you to have a separate meter box than your breaker, and they could require either a PVC nipple in between or a conduit, rigid conduit in between. It could have to have grounding bushings and grounded in between. You could have to have a ground wire. Every company's different. So basically all I need for this one is I got my 200 amp meter breaker box combination. I have a hub, a 2-inch hub to put on the top to put my conduit in the box, and then I have 15 feet of conduit. I had to cut a 10-foot stick in half, and there's no need to have that end threaded because your weatherhead will just clamp on the end of there. So I cut that in half to have 15 feet of 2-inch conduit. So we're going to thread that together, and then get our wire down through it, get it threaded onto our meter box, get our wire landed, and also have aluminum service entrance, direct bury service entrance wire, and it is 4/0, 4/0, and 2/0 neutral. So that's what I got today. Also, they required me to buy the 1-hole conduit straps to clamp the conduit to the pole, and lag screws for them to mount it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this conduit all threaded together and get my wire in there. I've got my 15 feet of conduit screwed together and got my hub threaded on, and I've got the wire pulled all the way through. Now I'm just going to take this weatherhead, go ahead and take it apart. I'm going to bust out 3 of them holes, get that fed over that wire, and get it clamped on. Alright, I'm just going to take my screwdriver, basically with the bit out so it's a nut driver. I'm just going to bust these lenses out. See if I didn't drop my phone. But they just snap out pretty easy. There you go. To clean up that edge a little bit. Oh, fell right out. Okay, I think I got a little bit ahead of myself. Need to wait and put the weatherhead on last because I need to adjust my wire. So I adjusted my wire so that my neutral was a little bit longer because my neutral lug's way down here. Got my hub put on, and now I'm ready to strip this out each one of these and land them. I got my Allen wrench sockets to tighten these down, and then I've got some some oxidize inhibitor that you got to put on aluminum wire where you make connections to prevent it from oxidizing. Okay, I got all my wires. I got their links adjusted. I got them all stripped out so that they lay in each one of their spots good. Now these lugs do come out. They're just back here. You just loosen them up and you can get them to slide out so you can lay these in easier, so you don't have to wrestle the wire. I'm just gonna go ahead and cover these all with no-ox, and then put the lugs back in, torque it down with my socket wrench. Alright, we got the wires all in and tightened down, so that's all done and ready to go. Just want to show you the bottom part of this breaker panel. This is the face of it, and it has a 200 amp breaker that protects everything past the meter, and it also has 8 breaker spaces in here so we can add additional circuits out of this panel. And it has these feed through lugs. This is where my house will come off of. I'll get the power off of these 2 lugs here and a neutral lug up there, and I'm going to run that out to my house. And later I can use these additional spaces to pop in breakers and to go out to my pole barn or picnic shelter or maybe some outside lights. So these feed through panels with the breakers in them are great. Gives you a lot of expansion outside. So I gotta basically just get the weather head on, and then we're gonna leave this laying right here for the electric company to put up when they put the pole in. And our meter loop is complete. It's all ready to go, ready for the electric company to hang on the pole. So the only thing I need to do now is I'll just probably, this is going to sit here till they get here. So I'll probably get a trash bag and wrap it up to keep it from filling up with water right now.